Dr. Bharti Patel, working as an assistant professor physics in Maharaja Jivajirao Shinde College, Srigonda, Ahmednagar. We have started our syllabus related to solid state physics. In that, we have started our chapter number 4, magnetism, and we have gone through the properties of magnetic materials, and also we have covered the points related to what are diamagnetic materials and paramagnetic materials. In our today's lecture, we are going to see what are the ferromagnetic materials and what are the properties of ferromagnetic materials. So, ferromagnetic materials are the materials which will have magnetic moments in them. It means that the magnetic dipole moments of the neighboring atoms are so strong that after removing of the external magnetic field, these materials will not lose their magnetism, and hence the ferromagnetic materials are the materials which will get strongly magnetized in the direction of applied magnetic field. Dipoles are present, and after application of applied magnetic field, these dipoles get aligned in the direction of applied magnetic field, and this alignment is very strong, and hence they get permanent magnetism. It's shown by ferromagnetic materials, that is, after removal of the magnetic field, these materials will not lose their magnetism, and hence these materials are called as ferromagnetic materials. Their examples are cobalt, nickel, and iron. These are the examples of ferromagnetic materials. Now we will see one by one the properties of ferromagnetic materials. If we take ferromagnetic material and if we apply magnetic field to it, then magnetic line of flux will pass or penetrate through the material, and very few line of flux will pass from the outside material. It means that if we applied a magnetic field H to these materials, then the maximum number of line of flux will penetrate through the material, and hence the value of relative permeability, that is the ratio of magnetic line of flux penetrating through the material to the magnetic line of flux passing through air or vacuum, is very greater than 1, and hence the relative permeability is positive in case of ferromagnetic materials. In case of ferromagnetic materials, the maximum number of line of flux will penetrate through the material, and hence their permittivity value is positive and it is greater than 1. Then if we take a bar magnet made up of ferromagnetic materials, if we take a bar magnet which is made up of ferromagnetic materials, and if we place it in a uniform magnetic field, then this bar magnet initially is suspending from a rigid support. Then it will align itself in the direction of applied magnetic field. This bar magnet will align itself in the direction of applied magnetic field. This is also the property of ferromagnetic materials. If we take a ferromagnetic material in a petri dish or so, or in a plate, suppose this is the material, and if we apply a non-uniform magnetic field to it, if we apply a non-uniform magnetic field to the ferromagnetic substance, then under the action of this non-uniform magnetic field, this ferromagnetic material will start to move from weaker part of the field to the stronger part, and hence whole the substance will get accumulated at the center of petri dish. This is also a property of ferromagnetic substances. Then, if we take a U-tube and if we place ferromagnetic substance in it in a liquid form, then it is observed that, suppose this is a U-tube and suppose I fill this tube with a ferromagnetic substance which is in liquid form, then after application of the magnetic field, the height of this column, liquid column, will rise. It will not be here, but it will rise. Hence, there will be increase in the level of the liquid column in case of ferromagnetic materials. It means that we have seen that the permeability value is positive. Same is the case in case of paramagnetic substances also. Here also these materials are directed in the direction of applied magnetic field, but this direction or this is very heavier or the stronger as compared to paramagnetic substances. They are weakly attracted, but these materials are strongly attracted. Then in case of paramagnetic substances, permeability value is greater than 1. Here also permeability value is greater than 1, but its strength is very high. Here also its value is positive. Here also in case of ferromagnetic materials, their value is positive. In case of paramagnetic materials also, the after application of magnetic field, the liquid level rises. Here also in ferromagnetic materials, the liquid level rises. Then, if we apply suppose this is a ferromagnetic material, and if I applied the magnetic field, then maximum number of line of flux will penetrate through the material than the outermost part, and hence the susceptibility value is nothing but the magnetization produced divided by applied magnetic field. Hence this susceptibility value is also positive, that is susceptibility value is greater than 1 in case of ferromagnetic substances. In case of ferromagnetic substances, if we increase the temperature of ferromagnetic substances, then at Curie temperature, these ferromagnetic substances will get converted into, at a particular temperature, these ferromagnetic substances are get converted into paramagnetic substances. In case of ferromagnetic substances, if we heat these ferromagnetic substances, then they will get converted into paramagnetic substances at a particular temperature. Hence, these are the properties of ferromagnetic materials. First is, we have seen the cobalt, iron and nickel. These are the examples of ferromagnetic substances. If we take the material, that is nickel, and if we apply external magnetic field, then this nickel will get permanently magnetized in the direction of applied magnetic field, because their dipole moments are strongly aligned themselves in the direction of applied magnetic field. Then if we take a bar magnet made up of ferromagnetic materials and if we place it in uniform magnetic field, then it will align itself in the direction of applied magnetic field. If we take a petri dish and if we place such type of ferromagnetic material in it and if we applied a non-uniform magnetic field to this petri dish, then the magnetic material, that is ferromagnetic material, will move from periphery to the center, that is from weaker part of the material, weaker part of the field to the stronger field. If we take ferromagnetic material and place it in a U tube and apply a uniform magnetic field to it, then under the action of this uniform magnetic field, the liquid level rises. These are the properties of ferromagnetic materials. Then the properties related to its susceptibility and permeability. If we take ferromagnetic material and if we apply magnetic field to it, then number of line of flux penetrating through the material are more in number than penetrating through air or vacuum, and because of that the relative permeability of this material is greater than 1, that is it has positive value. In case of susceptibility also, it is observed that as we go on increasing the applied magnetic field, susceptibility value also increases and the magnetization produced is increases, and susceptibility value is also greater than 1 and it is also positive. If we heat the ferromagnetic materials, then these ferromagnetic materials will get converted into paramagnetic substances at a particular temperature. And the examples of the ferromagnetic materials are cobalt, iron and nickel. Thank you.